Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Woog, and welcome back to another video. Today is a really serious video for myself, and this is actually like the 7th time I've tried recording. I tried recording this while I was playing Call of Duty, and I decided it was too important and meant too much to me to mess up, because I kept messing up, and I wanted this to be a serious face-to-face conversation. And then I just recorded this perfectly, and then I realized that my webcam wasn't even on. So hopefully the 7th time is a charm. But as you guys know, I've been live streaming a lot, and last week I did a charity stream for hurricane relief, because at the time we had Hurricane Harvey in Houston, and we most recently had a hurricane hit like the Florida Keys, Miami. So that was Hurricane Irma. We have Jose coming up, and then we have Katia that is down in Mexico. But basically I thought of like, what can I do to help people, and a lot of these people are losing everything. Even some people are even losing their lives to the hurricanes. So I figured the best way to help is to help donate money, and I figured live streaming would be the best option. And we raised, I think, $2, which obviously isn't a lot, but the fact that people were willing to give money to help others meant the absolute world to me. And so I've decided from now on, Wednesdays are going to be for charity streams. So tonight we are going to be streaming for organ donation awareness and the Gift of Life program. For those of you who don't know, I myself am an organ transplant recipient. I had a kidney transplanted on Valentine's Day 2016. I actually have a tattoo on my arm to kind of remember it, and I wanted something I wanted a tattoo basically where someone would see it and ask, hey, what is that tattoo? What does it mean? And for me, organ transplant is something that's really, really serious and really important to me, because without it, I wouldn't be where I am now. I probably wouldn't even be in school. I wouldn't be in college. I'd be sick, and possibly I would have lost my life. And that's really, scary to think about, but it's a true, and it's an actual thing that a lot of people like myself have to deal with. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of people out there who need these life-saving transplants, and there's just not enough people who are organ donors. If you don't know what I mean by that, it's when you get your license, like your driver's license, and you have on there organ donor, or there's even living donors, and I'll get into that. But basically, I'm going to tell you guys my story and everything, and hopefully, I can get why it really means so much to me, get the point across, I guess, of why it means so much to me, and then I'll explain, living donation. But basically, for living donation, you need to someone donates one of their organs, usually a kidney or part of their lung, or even a part of their livers or whatever. But in my case, I didn't have anyone who matched me, so the only option for me was to have a transplant from someone who unfortunately had passed away. Now, I know a little bit about my donor. I know that he was 27, and I know that he was obviously a male. I know the general area from which he was from, and I know how he had passed away. I know that he passed away from prescription drug overdose. There was no signs of abuse of the drugs or anything. He actually ended up taking too many and had passed away. Now, I want to let you guys know that not a single day goes by where I don't think about my donor. Not a single day goes by where I am not thankful for him and for his decision to become an organ donor, because without him, I would not be here. He is my absolute and true hero. He is everything to me. I don't even know his name, but I want his family. I want to express the gratitude I have for this man. Okay, but basically, I'm here because he made the decision to become an organ donor in the instance where he had lost his life, that hopefully he would be able to save others like myself. And I think that is, the absolute definition of a hero. If I go, I want to help save others' lives. I want my heart to be given to someone. I want my lungs, my pancreas, and not my kidneys, because they're, I have bad kidneys, obviously. But I want, in the case of my death, I want to help save others. And so that's really why I'm doing this stream, is because I want to raise awareness for organ donation. There are a lot of misconceptions about organ transplant. I know some people think if they were to get in a car accident that, you know, when the paramedics or EMTs arrive, they're first going to check their wallets and check their license to see if they're an organ donor. If they are, they're going to say, oh no, but guys, we can't save him. We got to let him go so we can give his organs away. And that's absolutely not the case. I want you guys to know that the EMTs and their paramedics, their first and only priority at the time when they get to the accident is to save your life. They do not take the time to check your wallet. They don't check anything. They want to make sure they are doing everything possible to save your life. Now, the other part of that is there are numerous tests, and like there's so many tests that they do in order to ensure that you are not coming back. So in the instance of my donor, obviously he had a drug overdose. He lost oxygen to his brain, and when brain dead, the paramedics, I guess, got to his house and were able to get him on life support in time to keep, the organs and everything healthy. But they still had to do all these tests to basically make sure that, he wasn't going to come back. He wasn't going to be the same person. Like, there was no really other option. And then that's when a doctor would come to the family and say, listen, like, he's not going to be the same person. He's not going to, walk, talk, eat, sleep, or anything by himself anymore. Like, and I mean, some people decide to keep them on life support in the hopes that they come back and they make a full recovery. But and that's completely fine. I don't blame people for keeping up hope. But, I am really thankful for his family. I'm thankful for him, because without the family's decision to donate his organs and him to become an organ donor, I wouldn't be here. And that's basically the main premise of this live stream that I'm going to be doing tonight, is because I want to help people who are in my similar situation, people who need organs, and I want to help people who are considering becoming organ donors and help them understand that this is such a life-saving thing. And unfortunately, organ transplants are not a cure. They are only a treatment. At some point, the body will reject them, and the reason they reject them is because it's not your own organ. But your body eventually figures out that even though these things are keeping you alive, your body does not know that, and your body sees it as a foreign object and eventually attacks and rejects it. So in my case, I will eventually have to have another transplant. They have options like a possible artificial one artificial kidney that they're working on. But in my case, I will have to have another transplant done. But there are just so many people who need transplants, and there's just not enough people who are either A, an organ donor, or B, a living donor. If you are a living donor, what I mean by this is you can donate one of your kidneys. You don't need both. Donate one of your kidneys, part of your liver. You obviously can't donate your heart, but there's like skin grafts and stuff like this. There's so many things that people can help, and like even if you don't even have to donate. I'm just saying, like, just become an organ donor. And even if you don't want to, I don't blame you. That's okay. I'm not gonna be mad at you. But there's just so many options and things people can do to help those who are like myself, find a donor and find their second life, their second chance at life. And that's basically what I've been given, and I feel like it's my obligation and my duty to kind of help people, both people who are waiting for an organ and people who are thinking of becoming donors. So that's going to be what tonight's stream's all about. I will be streaming tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and hopefully we can raise some money for something that means the absolute world to me. And yeah, like I said, this had to be a face-to-face conversation. This is a really serious subject for myself, and I really hope you guys stuck all the way through it. But it's been Woog, guys. I hope you guys, I'm sorry, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. Comment down below of what you thought. And I really hope you guys all come out tonight to watch a stream. Maybe even donate. You don't, like I said, you don't have to, but whatever, you know, anything counts. Anything helps. And thank you guys so much for watching. It's been Woog, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.